You know what else you think is in the Bible that ain't there? God will never give you more that's not in the Bible. He will give you so much that it breaks you. He will give you so much that you have no strength left in your body. He will give you so much that you cry out and say, God, I thought you said you wouldn't give me more than I can bear. He said, no, what I said is my strength is made perfect in your weakness. And when you are weak, then you are strong. That's what I said. So what does the Bible say? It said he wouldn't tempt you beyond what you are able. You understand? That's a whole different kettle of fish. He said, don't say I couldn't help myself. He said, I will not put a temptation on you that is too much for you to overcome. As a pastor, I like to tell people, you know, God said he won't put too much on you. He never said that.
If you're not asking God to see his glory show up over that heartbreak, to show up over that trauma, to show up over that pain, God, I'm not asking you to make me like I was. I'm not asking you to take me back to the way things used to be. I'm just asking to see your glory in the midst of this. Romans 8:28 says that all things are going to work together for the good of those who love the Lord. What that says to me is when it's all said and done, you're going to see my glory was in this. God's glory makes up the difference. It would just be your memories and your trauma, but when God's glory gets in it, it becomes a testimony. The kind of testimony that makes hell nervous. The kind of testimony that makes demons tremble. That's what happens when you need the glory. And that's why we need the glory. We cannot break a generational curse without glory. We cannot establish generational blessings without God's glory, because it is his glory that makes up the difference.
Even though people may not believe it, because I cuss, I believe in God big time. I've had this voice in my head since I was a young kid, so what trained me was that voice. And I'm not going to go God on you right now, because I don't care if people believe in God or not. That's not my place. I'm not here to judge you. You have your own life and your own things to deal with. This voice in my head guided me to the spot where I'm at today. And if you don't believe that you're here for a reason, your life will seriously hurt. And I start looking at my life and all I went through as God put me, God, whatever you believe in, put me here to go through this. And now I see all the hundreds of thousands of lives I'm changing by the hell I went through. There's a lot of power in that. So my purpose as I started going through this journey, instead of looking at like, woe is me, God, man, why? I started looking at it as, it's the perfect training ground. You knew exactly what you were doing.